You're retarded sandcracker roll cow. Offbeat toot.
I'm Indian Brazilian, and I love big flight cock on my butt. I love BWC so much because my Indian girlfriend broke up for me for evil black BBC. Israeli woman? I need Israeli woman.
Hello guys, I just wrote the xenostein files, compiling everything, like literally just compiling everything. Okay, so the xenostein files, a compilation of sentinel and /xenometer and training killer /consens, bad and cringe actions. Legal disclaimers before reading. Do not harass and dox, blah blah blah, nobody gives a fuck. Copyright, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. Table of contents. Why did you write these files? Well, I, SkibidiCoffee, joined an old YouTube cloud site called Vidly on May 25th, 2023, which is also George Floyd Day, because it had some funny, offensive memes on it. But I met some weird people. Yeah, no shit. There's gonna be weird people on a fucking neo-Nazi Seagull CP site. As I was a retarded 13, almost 14-year-old Edward. I think you can guess this. Evidence against consent /trainee killer. Proof that he's a pedophile /lolicon. Consent has been banned for the following reasons. Promotion of pedophilia. Banifation. Like Shingo said, if you check consent's ban reason, it's the end game for every libertarian. Okay, here's the sources if you don't believe me. And then here's like McLolly Pussy, like Cunny Lake, Anime Panties, Cunny Boria. Cunny means source. Backup in case he deletes it. Source on the features video tab. Consent admitting to liking Lolly, which scares even 8pan, a notorious CP distributor. This is like Adolf Hitler thinking you're way too rich. Also proves that 8pan and Consent were friends, and he lied about being enemies. Consent admitting to posting Lolly edits, but the excuse of not real children and we're sexualized, even though that's literally what Lolly is. Source. Backup. Peter Scobie, if you don't know, was an Australian pedophile and CP distributor and killer. We all love Cunny in this. I'm sorry, I should do a pedophile voice. Like, I'm sorry. We all love Cunny in this bitch. Bikini underage anime girl with her feet out in a bathtub. Consent reposting unknown age anime girl in a bikini with her ass out. Consent defending Lolicon. The difference is that porn is very addictive compared to violent video games, and it's proven in countries like Nihon that people watching porn, like women being touched on trains, promotes it more IRL. Also, most of the people that into lolly eventually get attentions of doing it IRL. Meanwhile, most people can play a shooting game and not want to kill IRL. It's different scenarios, and also constant intention behind this post was to justify his addiction, not argue philosophically why it's bad. Now, I got all the evidence I could get for consent being into lolly, but now I can go to the other stuff. Less immoral, but still weird, like his obsession with incest in this page. Total incest victory. There used to be way more evidence for incest, but his Vidly channel got deleted, and Internet Archive didn't capture that. Consent has responded to some of these arguments before, but the responses are kinda shit. It's just a joke! Okay, but he constantly talks about it, even in non-joking contexts, and argues to justify his addiction. So it's very clear it's just him trying to justify everything he said. Most people don't joke about this kind of stuff, and even if they do, they include very obvious context it is, and they rarely do it, and they actually make it funny, not cringe. And they don't debate philosophically on why it's okay. Like, for example, I sometimes make racist jokes, but I constantly denounce racism in serious contexts, and never defend it in a political debate, and make it very clear it's a joke. Unless you count the times a few years ago I was an edgelord, but I changed now. Lolly isn't the same as pedophilia. Well, you can argue it's less immoral because lolly doesn't harm others, but it's still by definition pedophilia. You're still gooning the children. Doesn't matter if it's drawings or real. Same way if I whack off the hentai of 40-year-old MILFs, I still like MILFs. It doesn't matter that it's fake MILFs. Same way if I whack off the hentai of black women getting fucked by white men, I still like the idea of white dudes fucking black chicks and get off from it. It doesn't change anything that it's a drawing or real people. Also, lolly is prepubescent kids, so you can't say it's pedophilia for that reason. No, consent likes actual kids, like I've proven in pages above, not just a 17 or a 16-year-old motherfucker who's legally a kid. No, toddlers and kids below 12. Consent made a Skibidi expose video. Literally all he did in the video was having screenshots of me being retarded in the past, trying to cope with being friends with him, and justify it. as if people can't improve and change their minds on stuff over time. Meanwhile, I have actual evidence of him being a pedophile and literally committing a sex crime that could get him locked up for years. And he argued also that he and Sentinel weren't CP distributors, but ignored everything else I said and used his two classic common defenses, which I debunked above. Also did red herrings by pointing out insignificant parts, like me claiming Xenometer was Brazilian, instead of attacking my actual argument. And even then, he whined about how I destroyed his friendship by leaving him, even though I clearly warned him over a long time to repent from his lolly shit, and he ignored. And he didn't even make a video on consent or tried, and I didn't even make a video on consent or tried to rate his shit until he tried impersonating me on Vidly to ruin my reputation. All I did was defending myself from him, not offending. He started the war. Literally, it was just using red herrings by pointing out small issues with my video, and then whining about how I left him when I clearly wanted him to stop everything from us. Evidence of Sentinel / Xenometer / Infernus / Nemesis. The so-called German Slavic neo-Nazi with a Brazilian IP address. Infernus has been banned for the following reasons: uploading or linking to pornography, or sexually explicit content, uploading or linking to child abuse material. Source: how do we know it's Xenometer? Well, if you click on Xenometer Official on Vidly, it redirects to the same Infernus page, so it's him just rebranding his channel. And the normal Xenometer account is also banned off Vidly, although without a specific reason. And many people on Vidly like Shingo and Best Bro Gamer Show and Johnny Lockhart have witnessed testimony that Xenometer uploaded CP to Vidly in October to November 2023. Your friend, Sentinel, was exchanging contact info with the CP spammer and knew who he was personally, and you should be aware of. He's a nonce. This is the Vidly developer / programmer BF3K saying Xenometer / Sentinel was friends with a CP spammer and knew about it because he checked the DMs of the spammer to see if he sent any spam messages to anyone on Vidly for a virus or whatever, and he found out Sentinel initiating a conversation with him and talking about a Matrix chat with him. What if I remove a video of animated little girls naked in a sexualized video? Will that make my site a censorship platform just like Vidly? Sentinel / Xenometer. Also, he literally admitted to a crime here. He's not protected by safe harbor laws for his social media, since he knows illegal content is on it and doesn't stop it as fast as he can. Must my porn edits can excuse pedophilia. He also made an edit of a famous CP video called Daisy's Destruction with the Infernus watermark, and already proved earlier that Infernus is Sentinel / Xenometer. I'm obviously not going to share it, but you can find tons of witness testimony of people who saw it on Vidly back in October and November 2023, and my friend Adolf Ismail saw it. But here's a screenshot of the first edit of the frame, first frame of the edit that someone I know sent to me to prove that it exists if you don't believe me. Zeno cope about his pedo friend. Yeah, I'm not reading all this shit. Unfortunately, the resolution is probably going to be too small in the video, but you can read this on the thing. I guess I could just zoom in, zoom. Yeah, if you want to see. Nobody cares about this shit too. Blah blah blah. Okay, this is an important part. Nigga, he masturbates to children. Okay, but are we going to overthink about it? I can't find illegal content from my site because my friend and free speech. I committed a big sin. I jacked off the Nine Wolf 44. Sacrifice all dick for 764. People and transition to death. Promoting 764, unironically, a pedophile, neo-Nazi grooming cult that manipulates children into becoming trans, and also self-harming and killing animals. Genuinely fucked up that he's associated with that shit, especially with my next point, which, by the way, 764 is classified as a terrorist organization in the United States, so Xenometer can literally go to get arrested for this, on top of making a DD edit proving he has possession of CP. I don't have photographic evidence for this, but Xenometer has been grooming young kids into Nazism and lolly. I suspect he groomed Star Blitz when he was just 12 or 11, and Leo Riz or whatever the fuck, or Kill a Local Pedophile at like 10. It seems Star has escaped, but Kill a Local Pedophile, who knows what happened to him now. And there's probably many other kids like Star and Kelp that Xenometer attempted to groom into lolly or neo-Nazism. He was talking to 13- kids about racism and mass shootings and porn, and him being in 764 makes it even more concerning. Luckily, nothing happened to me because I was smart enough to avoid discussing his darkest compared to other people. All the screenshots I have are from other people talking to him because he trusted them more than me. I'm not reading that, but you can probably see. The source, St. Fox, page 48 in the comments. Zeno admitting he's a 764 member and also posting animal abuse if you check the ban reason. Also, the animal abuse video in question is someone fucking it, so it's zoophilia as well, added to the allegations. It's not an impersonator because his friend Trainee Killer / Consent subscribed to him. I'm a member! The funny shit. Now I've talked about all the serious stuff. Now let's talk about the cringe / funny stuff they did as a form of comedy after seeing everything else before. Xenometer admitting to just doing this for clout without believing in it as a lark. I make these videos to gain a population on this platform, and outside of others too, yeah. Zeno as a furry. More evidence of furry and femboy shit as well. Xenometer and Consent being fags despite pretending to be best homophobic neo-Nazis. Xenometer being retarded enough to post a pic of his Matrix chat discussing how to take down the evil root slime. Hypocrite skibidi. He looks cool, but didn't censor the URL link. Now anyone can join that room, retard. It's not private anymore. Micrometer penis as a UTTP member. First warning, my content is better. All three images prove Xenometer / Sentinel was / is transgender. So much for a Nazi. I don't even need to explain this one. Everything for Germany. I have a Queen of Spades symbol on my profile in transgender. I love Queen of Spades. Constant having a meltdown because of a video I made in his own comment section. Oh, you guys, Constant is a racist neo-Nazi little pedophile from SkibidiCoffee who's friends of... What the fuck is this shit? Constant and his girlfriend, are literally obsessed with me, making 9 videos within 3 weeks, while I only made 3 to 4 videos on them in more time, and only because I wanted to make funny comparison videos. Constant, I know you wish you had my fat BWC inside you, but that's no excuse to cheat on your transgender girlfriend. Instead, be loyal to your wife, even if she has a small dick and can't satisfy you while you're the bottom. To anyone who thinks I'm offended at these videos, no, I'm not. I actually laugh at how retarded they are, so please keep making the videos so I can laugh, no joke. Zeno and Trainers respond. They'll probably respond to this by pointing out random stuff I did that even if it has nothing to do with the files and is way less bad than the allegations I have about them. Fuck, I fucking did that mistake. They will just cry like a bitch and call me a moral fag, sandcracker, lolcow instead of responding, or they will just attempt to correct small errors without correcting the whole point, or they will just say my screenshots are fake, or innocent until proven guilty in America. They won't actually respond for real. But I already proved they are pedophiles, so it doesn't matter what they say about me. Like they use the argument of me being a hypocrite fat lolcow, as if that's somehow worse and more evil than being a literal pedophile, and working with the 764 and grooming children. Conclusion. Xenometer / Sentinel and Trainee Killer / Consent are retarded pedophile, not neo-Nazi LARPer faggots, who are also furries, and Xenometer literally admitted to many crimes and is part of a grooming cult, 764, and was proven to already groom 2 kids, and is also a transgender despite his political beliefs against it. And also, Xenometer is brown and has IP address detected in Brazil, so he's not even white / German and Slavic either, like he claimed. I genuinely hope Xenometer along with Sentinel, along with Trainee Killer / Consent, the police arrest them. Same with Slimy and 8pan because they are CPU distributors. They should rot in jail for years for everything they did, and hopefully the police sees the files and does something against them. Credits. SkibidiCoffee, writing the 1003 and Adolf Ismail Enver Hitler, for gathering most of the screenshots and evidence for me to compile in this book. Zanny7 / 7T, for hacking Skibidi and burning it down at least for a day, and proving Zeno is in Brazil. Sentinel and Consent and Slimy and 8pan. Fuck you! Basar Armando and Liquid Glory, pre-numeral, for making funny videos on Parlometer and getting me the screenshot of Zeno admitting he does it for views. Readers, except for Slimy, 8pan, Constant, Sentinel. Thank you for reading this shitpost. It's my first time writing a PDF file. I hope I did a good job. Signing off, motherfucker, since I don't know how to delete a page.